Right, hi guys. I just tied my hair back and it's getting in the way. Right, I'm doing a wash up. I've had somebody here today. They've gone now, but we had lasagna. They cooked me a lasagna. Come to visit me. And they've gone now because I was having a lazy day. They came round to see me, and they have now gone. And I'm now doing the clearing up. Beautiful meal. Snoopy's behind me. Look, he's hoping for any fallout, but it's all gone. That's why I had a late walk today, guys, because I was entertaining somebody. Right, guys, what can I tell you? Sporting. You haven't seen what I'm sporting this evening. I was wearing a pleated skirt this morning, a green pleated skirt with a white short sleeve round necked top and a cardi, white cardi. And this afternoon I've taken the cardi off. The cardi's hanging on the hoover in the doggy's day room because it got wet when I went for a walk. But I've got a beige sorry, I've got a beige V-neck woolly pulley, long sleeve one. I've rolled the sleeves up. It's got like a pucker effect on the shoulders, which is quite nice. And then I've got a flax leather skirt in brown, and I went out with some brown leather boots on, some high heel brown leather boots when I took the boys out for a walk. We got a little bit damp, but not too bad. So dried out now, had my dinner, friend's gone, so I'm going to do the wash up now, make myself a drink. No, sorry, I'm probably going to go and have a shower after this. I thought I'd get this out of the way first, so I'll do a video for you guys so you can see what I'm up to. Yeah, what else can I tell you guys? It's been a lazy Saturday. I said it was going to be a lazy Saturday from the offset. Other than going to have my nails done, it's been really good, really relaxing. I've done things for myself. I didn't go to the pound shop in the end. I was going to go to the pound shop and get some stationery, but I decided because I had this friend come around, I'd do it another time. It's no big rush. I just wanted to get a few bits and bobs going, so that can wait for another day. This time next week I should have my long brown hair, so I'm looking forward to that. And it's also it's Mother's Day, isn't it, next week? So next weekend it's Mother's Day, so I've got to get my mum a car. So I'll probably go and see my mum and dad next week. I probably won't go and see Peter. I'll go and see my mum and dad instead. I'm going to go see Peter tomorrow. He has phoned me this morning, so I have had a chat with him, so he's okay. What else can I tell you guys? That's it so far. Tomorrow I think I'll see if I can get an early walk done tomorrow. Take my camera. I did forget to take my camera when I went out this afternoon with the boys. I left it on the table in the front room. Didn't realise till I got to where I was going that I hadn't got my camera with me, guys. It's the first time I've ever done that, so that was a bit annoying. So I couldn't take any videos for you guys while I was out walking. But then again, it wasn't particularly nice because it was very drizzly, so it would have been awkward anyway. So yeah, I missed out on that one, or you missed out on that one. At least you didn't get wet. But it's been a nice day. It's been mild, and it's still mild out there now. Tomorrow I think they forecast similar, but I think the rain's supposed to be later in the afternoon, which will be ideal because I'll probably be seeing Peter then, so it won't be as though I'm out in all weathers. I'll be visiting my friend Peter, so that should work really well. I did get some I got 2 woolly pulleys and a pair of shoes or sandals from the charity shops today. After I've had my nails done, I went and had a look at a couple of charity shops, so I've got some bits which again I can show you guys at a later date. So that's good. Trying to think what else I can tell you about. Right, that's all the cutlery done. Put that over there. Try and stack it out the way so I can get my plates on here now. That's it. Perfect. Right, let me do the breadboards next. I'll do the big one first. Oh dear, guys. I've been playing with my sewing machine as well this afternoon, trying to work out how it works. I think I've got there now. I've managed to do a little bit of sewing and it worked out really well. I had to watch a clip on YouTube, and what I've done is I've loaded the threading correctly. I know how to do it now. It's all loaded up at the moment, and I've done some practice sewing on an old pillowcase. So it looks like I've got that bit sussed. Now I've got to work out how to do the actual shirts, 2 of them, and see how they come out. But so far so good, guys. I'm going to use another t-shirt I've got which I really like the cut on it, and I'm going to use that as the template for my work shirts. So I'm going to alter my work shirts to look the same as this other one I like, and I'll practice. I'm going to practice a little bit more on the pillowcase first, just to make sure I've got it sorted, and then I'll have a go at doing the actual shirts. Now, I don't think it's going to be any rush because I don't think we're supposed to be having any really hot weather next week. I think it's supposed to be fairly unsettled, so probably won't be showing my t-shirt off next week, which will probably be good because I want to sport it when I've got my new hair as well. So it gives me time to get the sewing sorted out and, whoops, wrong way, that way. Get the sewing sorted out and get myself all ready for the summer, guys. When I took my tools to Bury St Edmunds, because I was working in Cambridge, I loaded the van up and took all the tools over to Bury on the Saturday, the first Saturday of my holiday. So I drove home from work on the Friday, and then on the Saturday I had to take the van back to Bury St Edmunds and offload my tools, which I did. And then I had to leave the van at Bury, and I got a lift back from Bury to Ladnam. And I had a large cooling fan. You know, in the summer you put your electric fan on to keep you cool. Well, I've got a real big one. It's one I invested in probably a couple of years ago now, and it's a lovely big one, and it's on a big pillar, and it oscillates, so it sort of swings around and blows wherever you are in the workshop. It will get you. It's a really powerful one. It wasn't a cheap one, guys, but it was an industrial one. And when I took all my tools to Bury and dropped them off, I took my fan as well. And I've been there probably coming on, it'll be 3 weeks now, won't it? And I suddenly realised my fan's not there. And I said, what's happened to my fan? Where is it? They said, oh, the compressor went wrong. I said, what compressor? They said, the one in the workshop. They said it overheated. They said, your fan was so powerful, they put it in front of the compressor to cool it down, and it worked. So I thought, oh, that's great. So I will claim it back, but that's where it's been hidden. And I can do that now because the tech I replaced has now taken all his tools away with him, and so I've got plenty of space now to bring my fan back. So I'll probably do that next week and get my my base set up properly for me, ready for the hot weather. Fingers crossed. Hopefully it's not going to be like it was last year, because last year it looked like it was going to be the summer that never was, because it just didn't. It was a long time before we actually got any decent sun, and I thought, oh no, we're not going to get a summer this year, but we did eventually. Well, hopefully this year is going to be better, guys. And my fan was very popular at all the other garages I've worked at. They all love it because it's such a good fan. They did that. Somebody did say they'd buy it off me when I leave. I think I might just bring it home. Yeah. Snoop's set there. Can you see him? You can just see his bum behind me, can't you? He's not going anywhere. He's hoping he's going to get some freebies. I'm not doing any more cooking tonight. I'm only clearing up, guys. And then I'm going to make myself a cup of tea, but I think I'll probably have my shower first. And I'll probably just have my apple pies rather than have a cup of tea. I'll probably just have apple pies and custard. Maybe that's what Snoop's waiting for. It's gone 8, isn't it? Yeah, it's 8:30 now, guys. So as soon as I finish this, I'm going to shoot upstairs and have my shower. I did just flick the hot water on as well. I've been upstairs and flicked the hot water on because I was running out of hot water. Not that I need it for the shower, but I needed it for the washing. I have had to boil the kettle to fill this bowl up. Washing, I've done really well today on my washing. I started my washing on the Friday evening when I got back from work. I put all my work clothes in there and got those all done. And I've done all the towels today. I've done all the dogs' bedding. I've done the rugs out of the back of the car. I've done all the bathroom floor mats. They're all done as well. So tomorrow, that should leave me just the bedding to do. Fingers crossed. I think that should be it. Right, let's do the cups. And and it just leaves me a few other bits to do, guys, so I'm not doing too bad. I hope you have had some decent weather. I know they didn't forecast particularly well, but I don't know if it was like that all over the country or if it's just East Anglia that suffered, but it hasn't been too bad. That's the only shower I've got caught in today, is the one with walking the dogs late on. So I didn't do bad. I don't think it's raining now. I have just let Snoop back in and it doesn't look like it's carried on raining. But they do forecast that there's a higher chance of rain tomorrow afternoon, I believe. But we'll see. That's something that somebody else sent me a message saying about my medication, because I take my medication in the morning and I showed you the container and I've got my name on it and I've put my name April on top of the bottles, and somebody said, why have you done that? And I said, well, I did it when I was actually still living with my ex at the time, and my ex had medication as well, which all our medication sat on the side in the same place, and so I put my name on the top of my medication so they could see at a glance whose was whose, and partly to annoy my other half as well, just to be a little bit annoying, because when this was all happening and I was going through the process of getting a divorce, she had specified that she didn't want to see April. Although we stayed living in the same house, she didn't want to see April, so I couldn't dress up in the house while she was there. If she wasn't there, that wasn't a problem. But so that's why I put April on the medication, partly to do with that, guys. Just being a little bit annoying. I think it worked. And it's stayed on there ever since. I have finished that medication, but the pots I get are all the same size. So every time I get a new pot of medication, I just swap the old lid onto the new container. It's just something I've done. It's a little bit of, yeah, harks back to when I was splitting up, guys. And it's about this, well, we're coming up towards, because Easter weekend is the weekend that I actually moved in here last year. I had a holiday in February because it was my birthday, and it was then that I got news that I'd got this property to move into. My landlord's manager phoned up to say, the property is yours, when can you come and sign? So I said, well, I'm on holiday at the moment. I said, but as soon as I come back, I'll come and see you, which I did. And I did all the paperwork, but I didn't move in here until Easter, the Easter weekend. It made perfect sense because I could hire a van, which I did the week before Easter, because I got, what did I buy? A sofa. I got a sofa. It was one that was for sale. I saw it on Gumtree. The person who had this sofa had been trying to sell it for weeks and had no joy, and he was getting desperate to get rid of it because he'd got a new sofa coming. So he had advertised it for nothing, for free. It was a 3-seater sofa and a 2-seater sofa and a footstool, all matching. And so when I saw that, I phoned him up and agreed that I'd come over and get it. It was the weekend before Easter weekend, and so I went over there and picked it up, and that's the one I've just got rid of. I've still got the 2-seater sofa, but I've got rid of the free part and I've now got a corner sofa. But I hired a van to go and get this 3-seater, 2-seater sofa from a little village called Clare in Suffolk. And as I was hiring a van to do that, I thought, well, I'd have to hire a van the following week to move the rest of my furniture, and I thought, well, that's pointless, having to hire a van twice. So I moved all my big heavy items of furniture the same weekend, and my son helped me. He helped me go and get the sofas, then he helped me move my big items into this house, and then I moved in here the following week. On the Easter weekend is when I actually moved in, guys. So we're just coming up to my first anniversary of being here 12 months, guys. It doesn't seem possible. It doesn't seem possible. It's gone that quick. And so much has happened in that time. So much has happened. Obviously my name changed, so everybody at work, it came out at work that what I was doing, that I was a cross-dresser and trans. And then once it had come out at work, it made perfect sense to change my name because everybody knew what I was up to. I thought, right, well, let's go for it. So I changed my name, so my name's been changed legally. So I'm now legally April. I've got a passport and driving licence, my bank details are all in April's name. So it's all above board and legal, guys. And then obviously I tried to sort out having my breast augmentation done. Took a little while to get there, but we got there in the end. I was having problems with a lot of these breast augmentation surgeries. Wouldn't do anything because they said I would have to be on hormones for them to actually do it. They said you've got to be on hormones for at least 2 years before we'll even consider you for breast augmentation surgery. And I kept saying, well, I'm not going to go onto hormones. I'd already decided by that time that hormones wasn't the route for me, going by my age, and I'd seen how it affected people who were on hormones. I thought, well, I don't really want that. I'm happy as I am. I don't want to be taking medication for the rest of my life. So I thought, no. And that's when I had a word with my doctor, said what I was doing. The doctor, he also got involved in the breast augmentation side because he had to give me a letter confirming that they knew what was going on. I had to get my medical records for my surgery as well. So yeah, everybody's on board with this. They all knew what was going on. Everybody knows everything, guys. Right, I think that's it. I can go and have my shower now. So yes, so this now, within 12 months of moving in here, guys, I'm legally April. I'm living my life as April 24/7. I'm working as April. I've obviously had the first of my surgeries. There will be other surgeries to follow, guys, but this is the first one, and this is the most obvious one that I've had. It's the one I wanted first. There are other ones I'm planning, but you will find out about those in due course, guys. But I want to get over this one first. Right, that's it. Okay. Right, if I just grab the towel, wipe up, and then I'm going to nip upstairs, guys. So I'm going to stop this video now, and I'm going to go upstairs and have my shower. And then you've got the putting the dogs to bed later on, which I'll do for you as well. But this will be your main evening video. And then tomorrow I'll do loads of videos for you again. Right. Oops, still making a mess, guys. Trying to balance everything on the drainer. Right, all done. That's it. That one there, that one there. Beautiful. Right, guys, I'm going to sign out now. I'm going to love and leave you, and I'm going to go and have my shower, and then I shall have a chat with you later when I come downstairs. So I'll speak to you later. Okay, bye-bye for now.